Hey guys, it's Ron here with RM Photos, and today I'm going to show you how to edit a 360 photo from a DJI Mavic 2 Pro or a Mavic 2 Zoom right after this. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Ron here. So if it's your first time on my channel, I talk about drones and drone photography. So if that's at all of any interest, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We're going to have some more videos rolling out. So in today's video slash tutorial, I'm going to talk about how I edit a 360 photo. On Facebook, I get a lot of guys who comment or post 360 photos and they're very unhappy with the quality because Facebook really dilutes the quality, and they're kind of unhappy with how it overall turned out because they'll have lines in it, or they'll have a sky that's kind of like blended, because you'll have a sky and then what DJI does is, because it only shoots so high in the camera, it actually puts in a fake sky or matches the color and stretches it out. And so guys kind of get discouraged about that, and they'll throw it into a 360 program, and they'll get the 360 program's logo at the top or at the bottom or what have you of the photo. I'm going to show you how to eliminate all that, guys. I'm going to get the pinch. I'm going to show you how to get the pinch out of the photo, as well as the lines that can happen in the photo. So this is coming directly from the DJI 4Go app, where you go into, if you're in your Mavic 2 series, and you go to Pano and you do the 360 or the world or whatever you want to call it photo. So guys, without further ado, let's just roll into the tutorial. Alright guys, welcome back. So to start this little tutorial, I'm going to kind of just show you the steps I take in Photoshop to make my 360 photo. So the settings that I'm going to use are going to be 10,000 pixels wide by 5,000 pixels tall. My resolution will be 300 dpi, and my color mode is going to be RGB at 8-bit. So what I do next is I go to there and create. After that, I'll go into my file and I'll get my photo. Now I already have one that's done, but I'm going to show you the steps right here. So we're going to call this one Test 360. You take that and just drag it over, stretch it out onto the canvas to get to the corners. Boom, just like that. So the next step I'm going to use is I'm going to add a sky. So the reason why I'm adding a sky is, I don't know if you've ever noticed on Facebook, or if you're looking at 360 photos, that there'll be some drone 360 photos that will have this and it just looks like it blends in, and you're like, oh, what happened to the sky? Or they'll put a logo in there, or they'll use a 360 maker, if you will, and they'll slap their photo in there and it has like the 360 maker in there. And you'll also see a pinch, like a spiral looking thing, right at the top or at the bottom of the photo. And what this is going to do is we're going to try to eliminate that, and I'll show you how. Then what I do is I will go ahead and put in a sky, and what I'll do is I go to this website right here, HDRI Skies. I'll put a link in the description below. There is no charge. The skies that you can use are free, and there's a whole bunch of different options here: morning, noon, afternoon, the whole 9 yards. You can just go there and you can pick up the skies. There's a whole slew of them. Really, really great tool for that. So anyway, I'll go into my sky that I'm going to use is right here. You take that and just drag it over the top, and you stretch it out to the very top like so. And then you click that. Now the next step you're going to take is you're going to add a layer mask. To do that, you just go back to the bottom here, rather, the bottom corner. Hit the Japan flag looking button right there. Click that, and you're going to see the layer mask right there. Then I go to my gradient tool right there, and that's my gradient tool. Boom, click on that. This is how I have my gradient: white at the bottom, black at the top. And what it does on the layer mask is it will, you take this, go forward. Now what it's doing at the bottom is it starts the image there and it starts fading all the way up. And you're going to see just like that. So in this case, you can see that it's a little more brighter blue than this up here. What I'll do is I'll probably slap that into, I can either do it through Photoshop or Lightroom when I'm done with the image. If you want to change that, you can. I personally, a lot of times will leave it because that's the way it looks. If you're ever outside, you see this bright blue over here, and it kind of gets darker as you look up or whatnot. So, but anyway, I'll leave it like this. Now, this next step is super important because what we're going to do is we're going to flatten this, because I'm going to just leave it like this. I'm going to flatten the image, and then you're going to want to go to View. to filter rather, and then go to offset. And the reason why we're going to do that is you will see. Now this is my offset settings. You can set it however you wish. But you see that line right there? Well, that's what we're going to fix next. Then you go to view. See, I was trying to skip a step there. Let's go up to 200. All right, you see that line right there? Well, we're going to fix that. What you do next is you go to your clone stamp, which is right there. Click on there. I'm going to make this clone stamp just a little bit bigger. And then you go ahead and, if you've ever used a clone stamp, if you're on PC, I believe it's Control. I am on a Mac, so you hit the Option button. And then once you see it look like this, then you just click it, boom. And you can see I'm taking that portion off right there, basically right there where I was at. I'm going to take this and I'm going to just move it over the top of there. And I'm going to, boop, just like that. Okay, so I'm still gonna have that line there, but what I do next is I'll go right up next to here like there, click there, and then fix it like so. Boom. So you can see it looks like nothing was ever touched. Then I'll go back down right next to here again, and then go all the way down like so. Now guys, this can be tedious. It does take a lot of time to do a 360 photo. It's not just something that it takes, 5 seconds. There's a lot of work that goes into them, especially if you do manual stitching, which I can do a tutorial for you guys if you want to do a manual stitching. So people who have, like, let's say the Autel Evo or Parrot or Unique, and you guys do them manually, we can go ahead and I can show you how to do that. Because with DJI, a lot of people will just use the pano feature and make the 360 that way. That's why I'm doing this, is because it's a little bit quicker of a tutorial. The stitching it manually again takes a lot of work. So you guys, I'm just gonna briefly just do it like this. I already have one that's made. So as you can see, just go down just like so. I will show you how to, once we get closer to the mountain here, how to do this. So I'll take my view and I will zoom it in a little bit more. Do it one more time. Okay, and then I'll take this and make this smaller. And there's a reason for that, because now we're going to see the mountain. You see the mountain right here? So I'll click right there. I'll click a little higher actually, right there. And you can see the mountain, the piece of the mountain that I'm taking. I'll just take it and just slide it down gradually until it's just barely covering it. Okay, and I'll click it twice, because then it assures that it's gone. And then up here I'll fix that, and then I go below the mountain, and then you see the lines going away. And then the rest of it, I'll just make this a little bigger. Just be done with it real quick, guys. Now I normally don't do this like this. I take my time with it, but for the sake of time for you guys, I'm just going to hurry this up. Because I know when you're editing or you're looking at YouTube videos, it's like, it's a we want the answer now. But if I don't complete it, then I'll be like, well, I should have just showed the whole thing. In case, even though this is just water, again, you still just want to, there's going to be a line in it. So this is where the two pictures like basically meet. So there you go. You can see once I fit it back on the screen, there is no line. And then I will offset it again. And the reason why I offset it again is just in case there's like another line somewhere, because there has been times where, especially if you do a manual stitch, where there'll be a couple of lines that you got to fix. So you offset it twice, 3 times. If you don't see it the second time, there's usually not going to be a third one. So as you see, there's no line in my photo anywhere. Then you just go ahead and you just go File and you save it. I'm going to just save it as 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to save it as a JPEG. And then I'm going to save it to maximum settings. Alright, so now that that's done, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to change the metadata. This is also important because it won't be a 360 photo unless you change the metadata. So, go ahead and do that. And to change the metadata, I'll use EXIF Fixer. You can go and change it manually if you choose, but that's not how I do it. This is so much easier. Now, this is the one that I did before. I called it Dunsky. And then just slap it in there just like so. Insert fake metadata, or fake camera data rather. There we go. So what you do is you insert the fake camera data. I'll use the Ricoh THETA V. Then you hit add metadata. And as you see right there, as it's uploading it right back again, it's changing the metadata. Now we are done with the EXIF fixer. Again, I'll put the link in the description below for this, as well as the HDRI Skies website. Again, both these are absolutely free to use. Now, what I do next is I like to go to a website to upload my 360 photos because it's a high resolution 360. So guys, when you guys go to Facebook and you slap it on, you're going to notice that your quality goes way down. Like Facebook just kills your quality. The quality is just amazing, and it's absolutely free to use Kula, and it slaps it on there for you. And then, as you can see, we're going to go all the way to the top. You see, there's no pinch. There's no little spiral-looking thing. And as we look down, zoom in so you can see, there is no pinch. This is where the pinch would be if there would be a pinch. And there's no pinch. It's because we put in the fake sky. We have it sized just right, the whole 9 yards. You can zoom in, zoom out, the whole 9 yards. Now, the great thing about Kula is you could add a hotspot where it was taken from. My favorite thing is you can turn it into a tiny planet. You can change, it let you rotate, makes, scale it big or small. You can bulge it out, in and out like that, boom, boom. You can change the tiny planet look. You can go to reverse tiny planet. I mean, they just give you, you can turn it from a tiny planet to a rabbit hole, rather. It's just really cool. And then also you can change the pinch. So like right now we're at a complete perfect 90 degrees, but if you want, let's do this, I'll show you. You could, see that? Change it so you can't pinch it. So if you guys do have, even if you guys don't do it this way and you have a pinch and you just want to upload it to Kula because it has amazing quality, you can always change it so they can't see your pinch on Kula. However, when you upload it to Facebook, and because you're going to put the picture in normally on Facebook, you're going to see the pinch on Facebook. So what I do is I'll throw my 360 photo on Facebook, and then I throw a link to Kula and say, check out the high resolution version here. People usually rant and rave about it and leave you great comments because the quality of Kula is just amazing. So then what we do is I'm going to put my pinch back, and then you can also, they do have some filters to choose from, again, which are absolutely complimentary. So if you wanted to do that, and you can change the intensity of the filters as well, just like so. And then you just post it and go from there. And then, again, Kula is a great tool to use. I will put a link for Kula in the description below. You have your own little profile, so you can see that, I'm going to say yes because I'm not saving it. You can see, because I already have one saved on there, you can see I have a ton of 360 photos on Kula. Just great place to put them. So, guys, back to the studio. Alright guys, so as you see in the tutorial, it kind of worked out pretty well. That Kula website is phenomenal. I can't boast about that enough. And also the HDRI Skies, a great place to get your stock sky photos. Again, it's all free on both those sites. So guys, go ahead and check them out. Also, if you guys are looking for any drone or drone accessories, go ahead and hit up DroneWorks. They're a great place to go. I'll put a link in the description for DroneWorks. Guys, if this video helped you out in any way, shape, or form, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that bell to be notified. And if it didn't help you out in any way, shape, or form, just hit that like button and subscribe button anyway. Guys, thanks for watching. Happy flying, and be safe. Take it easy. Later.